UCSI University Malaysia now stands at the 284th position in the QS World University ranking, placing it among the world's top 0.9% of universities. Mr. Tan Kebo, Director Marketing, UCSI University and Hospital, arrived from Malaysia to participate in the Asian Business Summit and Awards 2022 at Kathmandu, Nepal. He expressed his gratitude towards Pronese Asia Group, Ray Foundation, SAG Foundation, and Voice Asia News, and said the efforts of the entire group will give a boost to the education, tourism, and business sectors globally. Let's watch an exclusive interview of Mr. Tan Kep Hau with Voice Asia News Nepal.
Welcome to Voice Asia. I'm Sangam Rijal. Today we have Mr. K. Pao, Director Marketing, UCSI Hospital, which is under UCSI Group, a top leading and innovative group in education in Malaysia. So you are welcome on this show.
Hello everyone, my name is Kay here from UCSI Hospital, UCS under the UCSI Group in Malaysia.
Okay, we are going to proceed with some of the questions.
Sure.
Mr. K, I would like to know why you are in Nepal, for what region?
I'm very honored to be welcomed and also invited by Mr. Laxman Bashnan, the president of Pronese Asia Nepal, to be invited here to explore the opportunity of collaboration of UCSI Group, which we have UCSI Hospital, we have UCSI University, which is one of the long-renowned university, the top two university in whole Malaysia, to be here to look for collaboration with one of the most established foundation, that also education provider, so that we can have more people in Nepal here to be more benefited in terms of having a more world-renowned education platforms.
Okay, could you please introduce about UCSI University and its programs that it has offered to the learners?
Yeah, sure. So UCSI Group basically owns a few subsidiaries. We have constructions, we have educations, which consists of childcare center, an international school. We also have colleges and also university. So UCSI University actually is a long renowned with an excellent track of record in terms of innovation and research, and it's also recently has been accelerated to become the world top 0.9% under the QS World Ranking to be the best university in the whole world as well. So some of the programs that we are offering here, including medicine, the School of Nursing, we also have performing arts, and etc., which I think these are the opportunities that we would like to actually to explore here, whereby we see there are a lot of potentials in Nepal, whereby we can actually have more students, so we can groom their skills, and later on when they are graduated and they come back to Nepal to serve the country, to level up the number of workforce and the skill sets here in Nepal. So UCSI University basically based in Cheras in Taman Konot in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We are also the top nation private university that provides the top 500 in the whole world, the School of Medicine as well. The reason I'm being here is basically to work along and to explore the opportunity with the locals here, and also the two foundations that we are looking into, which is SAG Foundation and also the Ray Foundation, to look into possibility of having collaborations in deeper sense, whereby we have students here to explore whether they can go to Malaysia, or in fact we can have teachers and lecturers and professors. In UCSI University itself, we have about more than 49% the lecturers team are all PhD holders, and about more than 20% are professors title. So basically we want the exchange of knowledge of having the universities from UCSI, the lecturers from there, to actually to have exchange of knowledge and also skill sets, and whether they can come over here to Nepal to explore opportunity of collaboration, to share their knowledge with the locals here as well. So UCSI University also runs a UCSI Hospital, whereby we will be providing a platform for the medical students to actually to have their learnings platforms. So the UCSI hospital basically is a private hospital with a teaching wing with 1,000 beds capacity. So it's one of the first private hospital in Malaysia with a private teaching wing, whereby we will allow students to practice there as well. We are looking into opportunities where students from abroad, if they need internship, we can also allow them to practice in UCSI hospital. So with these whole ecosystems, we will be able to leverage on this strength, whereby students studying in UCSI University are all employee ready. Means that when they go out to the market, they are ready to serve the community, and when they go back to their home country, they are ready to serve their country as well.
Okay, what could be the benefits these two foundations would receive from UCSI University after being timed up with it?
We get to know about SARC Foundation and as well as Ray Foundation from the president of Pronus Asia. We know that they are very well established foundations in Nepal and also in India. And with that reasons, we find the similar vision together between these two foundations and as well as UCSI University and also the UCSI group. We wanted to actually have collaborations with them in terms of three specific areas. The first specific area would be on having the students here, once they have completed their high school, they can also go to Malaysia at UCSI University to complete their degrees, masters, or their PhD programs. Alternatively, we are also looking into knowledge transfer and also exchange of students and also lecturers, whereby UCSI University and also the professors and doctors from UCSI Hospital can come all the way to Nepal to do a collaboration together, or in fact to do a surgery together here in Nepal. This will be able to help brighten more cases, more variety of cases. Let's say for instance, students might have exposure in Nepal, they can also have exposure in Malaysia as well, where different kind of countries you may have different kind of diseases or different kind of sickness. So then they can explore more to increase their level of knowledge as well. So that is the number two things that we are looking at, knowledge transfer. And the third thing would be exploring into medical tourism as well. And this is where we look into SARC Foundation and as well as Ray Foundation, not only as an education partner, whereby in terms of educational collaboration, let's say for instance, a group of students, they are going to Malaysia to further their studies. We would like to also to have collaboration so that these students can have experiential familiarization trip together with their parents to go to Malaysia, which UCSI Hospital located now in a tourism spot which is called Port Dickson in Negeri Sembilan. So that is how we get connected, because working with Pronus Asia is an organization that promotes the tourism for Negeri Sembilan in terms of education and as well as medical. So what we want to do is that these students, when they go to Malaysia together with their family members, besides exploring the education sectors, but also the medical sectors as well. Perhaps they can go there, they can do their health screening at the same time to explore opportunity of their children studying there in Malaysia. So these are the three areas that we are looking at in terms of collaboration with SARC and also with Ray Foundation. And being a very prominent foundations in Nepal here, with a strong establishment and network they have here, we believe this would be able to juice out a good collaboration between the two parties.
Well, how would the teaching faculties get benefited after being tied up?
Well, we are still exploring in terms of the expertise from SARC and also Ray Foundation. But what is something for sure for now is that UCSI University and UCSI Hospital, the team of doctors and as well as a team of lecturers that we have, as I mentioned earlier, more than 49% of them are PhD holders, more than 20% of them are professors and senior professors title. So with that in place, we will be having these professors and also lecturers the opportunity to come to Nepal or even through virtual to have knowledge sharings between the lecturers in Malaysia and the lecturers in Nepal here under the SARC Foundation and Ray Foundation to have exchange of knowledge. So with that in place, they will be able to give more new technologies, new skill sets, and also new experience that they experience in Malaysia. The exchange of knowledge is very important. Let's say, for instance, like the COVID outbreak. So the way we handle COVID outbreak in Nepal would be different than the way we handle the COVID outbreak in Malaysia. So we might be at one point whereby we need each other. So with that transfer of knowledge between the two parties in medical perspective, that will be able to help to leverage up and also to skills to rank up the level of healthcare system in Nepal here as well. Not only in terms of healthcare, but in all sectors, for instance, in performing arts, in terms of education, or in fact, in business as well. And these are the courses that are being offered by UCSI University. And I believe with the knowledge and skill sets that the professors and also the doctors have with UCSI University and UCSI Hospital, we will be able to leverage with this collaboration to have more people in Nepal here are trained and be ready for any pandemics or even any outbreaks in future as well.
Well, finally, how would Nepal be supported in the health sector by UCSI Hospital?
Okay, so back in Malaysia, we do have a lot of workers and as well as foreign workforce from Nepal as well. But we see the potential of people in Nepal here being groomed, especially the ladies and also the male workers as well, to be groomed as nurses and doctors, and even in biotech industries as well. So that is the strength of UCSI Hospital and also UCSI University, because we are looking into a more comprehensive kind of training whereby we will be providing in terms of healthcare systems and healthcare trainings. Because in UCSI Hospital itself, we have a lot of advanced technologies, we have professors, and we also have a lot of researchers that in collaboration with elite university around the world. For instance, UCSI University students, the top students are able to go to Harvard University, Imperial College London, Tsinghua University, and these are the universities that students can actually go there to do a high impact research. And it's not just normal high impact research, but it's advanced high impact research. With that opportunity, we'll be able to bring benefits to the people from Nepal here as well. So how it works is that students from Nepal or even postgraduate, and if let's say for instance they are degree holders and they go to Malaysia to UCSI University or UCSI Hospital to do their postgraduate masters or PhDs, they will be able to actually to enjoy these facilities to have advanced high impact research. And with this research, for instance in hazardous or in sense of pollutions, when they come back to Nepal, we will be able to contribute to the health sector of Nepal. Besides that, we also have the School of Nursing under the UCSI University as well, whereby we provide graduate programs. You can have your post basic in intensive care unit, in surgery, in midwifery, and many more. So the nurses, once they have their postgraduates, when they come back here and they serve their country, they serve the hospitals here, the level of healthcare will be increased and the people of Nepal will be benefited as well. So that is the end goal that we are looking at in terms of the quality of life of patients in Nepal here to be improved. So that is what we hope with this collaboration will fruits, and also one day the healthcare system in Nepal here will be much more better than now.
Well, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you very much once again, Mr. K.
Thank you so
And we
much.
wish that the tie-up with Ray Foundation and SAC Foundation would be more advantageous, and it will grow very well in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.